2.7. Altimeter 3012. Arriving runways 24 right, 25 left. Departing runways 24 left, 25 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 right and 25 left approach use or vector for visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information, Victor. Los Angeles International Airport. ATIS information, Victor. 0253 Zulu. Wind 250 at 14. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,500. Few clouds at 2,800. 7,000 scattered. 16,000 scattered. Temperature 15. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3012. Arriving runways 24 right, 25 left. Departing runways 24 left, 25 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24.
John Wayne Tower, 54678, holding short, 20 left at Kilo.
54678, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 left at Kilo, 678.
Charlie Golf Oscar, Sierra Bravo, say destination.
We're just gonna park just on the south side over here, and we'll probably just shut down for a while and then return back to Fullerton. So,
Charlie Golf Oscar, Sierra Bravo, Roger, taxi to parking gate Charlie, remain as frequency, and I guess we'll talk to you soon.
Charlie, Oscar Sierra Bravo, thanks.
Light Tower, good evening, American 713, holding short 25 right, ready to go.
American 713, LA Tower, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, thanks, American 713.
Sky 678, contact departure, have a great day.
Contact departure, good night.
Tower, Cessna 77 Golf Alpha with you.
American 713, contact departure, good day.
Departure, American 713.
Burbank Tower, Cessna 737 Golf Alpha with you with information to inbound runway 8.
Cessna 737 Golf Alpha, Burbank Tower, runway 8, clear to land.
Cessna 737 Golf Alpha, clear land, runway 8.
Chino Tower, Cessna 101 Golf, I was on a 7-mile final for 26 right.
Cessna 1718 Golf, Chino Tower, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 1 Golf.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cessna 18 Golf, you're for runway 26 right, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, 1 Golf.
Fullerton Tower, Cirrus 225 Papa Lima. We have Sierra 5 miles to the east, inbound, full stop.
Cirrus 225 Papa Lima, Fullerton Tower, make straight in runway 24, runway 24, clear to land.
Straight in, 24, 24, clear to land, 5 Papa Lima.
Alright.
Confirm. Engine start. Commander?
No.
Sure, I won't do that.
Right, climb nav blue, V1145, V2147, heading 250. 23,000 feet blue. First waypoint is 640. Headed bearing 264. And then we got VOR 2 hard tune to LAX. Status of the aircraft is normal. Alright, departure briefing. Alright, so this is Delta 2171 from Los Angeles to Salt Lake City.
Cessna 7 Golf
using
Alpha,
an Airbus
say destination on the field, please.
A320-214, CF-5-4,
Millionaire, okay, that'll be off to your left.
Number 311 Uniform Sierra.
Beautiful, turn left here at
Log
Delta
has been
7,
checked, status
straight
of the
ahead into
aircraft is
Millionaire, you
normal.
can remain this
No
frequency, have a wonderful night.
technical items will be affecting our departure from Los Angeles tonight. We've got our weather and NOTAMs checked. Right now,
7 Golf Alpha, that's a
if it
93
hasn't
pass.
renewed, it's still information Victor.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,500. Few clouds at 2,800. 6,500 scattered. Ceiling 6,000 broken. Temperature 14. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3013. Arriving runways 24 right, 25 left. Departing runways 4 left, 25 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 right and 25 left approach use or vector for visual approach will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information whiskey.
It's whiskey now.
Los Angeles International Airport. 8 TIS information whiskey.
So the weather has been updated. It's going to be information whiskey. Well, let me just write down my frequencies here. 125.2, 124.3. Alright. What was that? Weather and NOTAMs have been checked, so it's now information whiskey. The weather is favoring a west takeoff or a west landing, west flow. I won't be using any engine anti-ice. This will be a normal engine start. We are parked right now at gate 21 Bravo. We'll request for pushback on taxi lane Delta 8, facing north or KL south.
Sorry, Cirrus 225 Papa Lima, continue taxi on Alpha departure.
We're going to go straight ahead to Delta 8 and then Echo.
Taxi via Alpha, stay with you, 5 Papa Lima.
Runway 24 left, or maybe even Delta 7 Echo.
And November 5 Papa Lima.
And then
thank you.
We're going to take off with PAX on and radar on. For our weights, we have fuel on board is 5,780 kilograms. Takeoff weight 59.4 tons, extra fuel 0.5 tons, extra time is 18 minutes. We're departing off runway 24 left, full length. Flaps config 1+F, trim is up 0.4. Flex 68, B1, BRV2, 45, 145, 147, transition altitude is 18,000, thrust reduction, acceleration, energy acceleration is 1,630.
November 1718,
we'll be departing off the Orca for our nav SID from Los Angeles, California. Chart 10-3 kilo, 24 January 2020, effective 30th January. We've got SoCal departure 125.2 or 124.3. Radar required, GPS required. RNAV 1. Let's see. Alright. So the lost comms procedure. If not in contact with departure control within 5 minutes after departure, turn left and proceed direct Clipper waypoint. Climb flight level 230, filed altitude whichever is lower, and when able proceed direct filed assigned route fixed transition. Aircraft fell into flight 240 above, climb to file altitude 10 minutes after departure. So runway 24 left. The routing is climb on heading 251 to 640, climb direct across Del Rey at or below 3000, and on heading 251 or assigned by ATC. Expect left turn across Clipper at or above 10,000. Then on track 044 to cross KEGS between 3000 flight level 190, and then on track 044 to cross Coop at or above 5000. Then on track is 044 to Orca, top altitude flight level 230. Routing from Orca
7 Charlie
on
Leader to
transition,
Riverside
maintain
Airport
flight level
via Paradise.
230, expect follow
Cross
5
Paradise
minutes
at
after departure.
9,000. Correction, 4,000. Paradise at 4,000. Cleared.
So the transition route is the Las Vegas transition. So from Orca to Navy, top of climb, to Blazin, and to Las Vegas, we'll join the Quebec 70 airway to our destination. Alright, that's so next up we have our abnormal
7 Charlie
procedures.
Lima, I got flying
Briefing.
260 vectors for Jasper.
Alright, any failure before V1, the call will be stop or go. If the call is stop, we'll call reverse and decel and spoilers and call ATC stop on the runway. Once we have a stop, we'll call ATC stop on the runway, cabin crew stations, and do ECAM actions. We'll do ECAM actions and determine if an evacuation is needed. Otherwise, if the call is go, continue takeoff. No actions before 400 AGL except gear up. Reaching 400 AGL, ECAM actions. Reaching engine at acceleration altitude. If the engine is secure, level off, clean up, and accelerate. Otherwise, continue climbing until the engine is secure, but not about engine out. Maximum acceleration altitude.
135.4.
And green dot speed, open climb, maximum continuous thrust. Resume ECAM after takeoff checklist status. We have an EOS ID to follow. It's a right turn to RAPS, which is 15 DME at radial 260 outbound of Los Angeles, and hold non-standard holding 260 inbound. And that's our departure briefing. Set everything. Let's disconnect everything.
FlightFactor 678 on approach, altimeter 3011.
Before start checklist?
Yep, the checklist is coming. Before start checklist.
Alaska 427, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
Completed.
Gear, pins, and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On.
ADRS.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5,760 kilograms. Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Barrel ref.
3013 set.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Last station call again.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So call last station call again. So we're gonna somebody's going off.
There's 6-7 Rogo thing, so yeah, it's actually a technology failure, so I wasn't able to pick up your tag. There is no traffic between you and your destination. Change to advisory frequencies approved. Squad can maintain VFR. Good day.
Los Angeles Clearance, good evening. Delta Twin 171, information Whiskey IFR
Okay,
Salt
all
Lake City.
doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alaska 1427 Cal approach. The only traffic that would have been in your area that was ever in your remote area is about 8 miles to your northwest, so not sure what that other traffic was. It could have been AI, or if you're running a traffic program, that would be why. There's 678, radar contact lost.
So connected and bypassed and in service.
Level 21 for LA clearance is clear to Salt Lake City Airport, Orca for departure, Las Vegas transition as filed. Climb via descent accept, maintain 5,000, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3762.
Delta Twin 171 clear to Salt Lake City Airport by the Orca for departure, Las Vegas transition as filed. Climb via descent accept, maintain 5,000, 125.2, squawk 3762.
Delta 2170, whatever, correct. Or 212 contact center 134.65, 3465. Banana 221 LA Center, altimeter 3002. SoCal approach 134.2. TGHF contact LA Center 126.35.
Los Angeles ground, good evening, Delta 2171, information whiskey, the north terminal, so request pushback onto Delta 8 taxi lane. Disconnecting.
Los Angeles International Airport. ATIS information whiskey.
Shift change in progress. Let's see. Los Angeles ground, good evening, Delta 2171, request pushback onto Delta 8.
Few clouds at 1,500. Few.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 2171. Still have internet. Does the controller go down? Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I got the right frequency. It's 121.65. Los Angeles ground, Delta 2171 at the North Terminal. Request pushback onto Delta 8. Uh-oh. Looks like no one's responding. Let me disconnect and reconnect.
Progress. VFR departures.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 2171. Okay, we might have a problem. What's up?
Runways are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading.
Uh-oh. What's my frequency? Okay, something is wrong. I mean, either the controller is down or something's wrong with the plane. Like, I can't diagnose this right now. What's up? I can hear the ATIS.
National Airport. ATIS Information Whiskey. 0353 Zulu.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 2171. Oh no. Okay, this is kind of weird. Let's see. Save state. Load.
Station line up, TLA back up. Previous controller had an inside outage. I'm just coming up to speed here. River 90212 LA Center Hill.
Yeah, there was a problem.
Okay.
PilotEdge.
Okay, everyone please don't try to call at once. I understand the last controller was offline, but the 767 Charlie Lima just got back online as I just said. Your radar contact 8 miles south of Pomona. And let me just say, you were going to Riverside, correct? Alright, number 7 Charlie, you got plenty of time, just continue on the cleared route for now.
It's Keith. Alright, so the controller went down and
Number 7 Charlie Lima, were you on a vector or were you on the cleared route? Okay. Number 7 Charlie Lima, were you on the cleared route or were you on a vector when you lost communications before? Number 6 Charlie, 7 Charlie Lima, okay, thank you. Turn right heading 090, expect vectors for Riverside. For now, just expect the visual approach at Riverside.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk 734 Kilo uniform, just checking that y'all are offline right now.
As I just said, we're just getting back online. I'm just getting up to speed with on who was here because there was no briefing because the last controller lost his internet. What was your call sign? Where were you?
The 734 Kilo uniform at Santa Maria. My information also shows that the tower is offline after 8 p.m.
Okay, that has nothing to do with it. The operating hours are 15 hours a day, 7 days a week on the network here.
Sounds good. Thank you. 734 Kilo uniform.
Los Angeles ground, good evening. Delta 2171, information whiskey at Los Angeles North Terminals, requesting pushback Delta 8, taxi lane.
2171, LA ground, push onto Delta 8, approved tail west.
I push on to Delta 8.
Tower, Alaska 1427 on the ILS 20 right.
Alaska 1427, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 20 right, Alaska 1427.
Line checklist. Before start, below the line checklist.
Yep, checklist. Okay, let's drop. Before start, below the line checklist. Windows and doors.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Walker 169, yeah, I have no idea who's actually out there right now, so I'm just trying to get a feel for who's on the scope. I do see you at the border there. Stand by. Yeah, thanks for checking in, 'cause I had no idea you were out there.
Yes.
Walker 169 contacts Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
We're not going to start engines yet because of this one. Once we've aligned
already turned off
with the taxiway, then we can start.
November 7 Charlie Lima, turn left heading 070, vectors visual approach.
Starting
Control me 27.
Starter valve.
Okay, is anybody on the anybody in the air that I haven't talked to yet? Where you were previously working with ATC?
Ignition Bravo. 20% fuel flow, AGT N1, oil pressure.
Okay, anybody on the ground waiting for a clearance?
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Good start, engine.
Charlie Golf
start,
Hotel,
engine two.
Foxtrot, Oscar, LA Center, radar contact 12 miles southwest of the Parker VOR. Okay, I'm just getting up to speed on where, which aircraft were there. Let me just see where you were going there. Over to Papa 20, I see that now. Just give me a second.
It's a very short taxi.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, Oscar, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain at 7,000 feet.
Good start. On
Parker altimeter,
After start
I
flow.
don't have standby.
After start flow. Ready for after start checklist.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, Oscar, the Blythe altimeter,
Cleared to disconnect and
2996.
Okay. After start checklist.
Get ready. Checklist is about to start. After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Off.
Eagle status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, Oscar, Roger, expect that approach.
On the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
27% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight controls check.
Ready for the
Santa
flight
Maria ground,
controls.
Skyhawk 734 Kilo uniform with information hotel. Request taxi runway 30 for departure to the northeast.
Number 734 Kilo uniform, Santa Maria ground, say location.
Location is at the FBO.
Rudder full left.
The 4 Kilo uniform, runway 30, taxi via Tango and
Flight
Alpha.
controls check.
Taxi via
Successful
Tango
capture.
and Alpha 734 Kilo uniform.
There we go. LA ground, Delta 2171, pushback complete. We're on Delta 8, short of Delta, ready for taxi, runway 24 left.
Delta 2171, LA ground, information whiskey's current. Let me know if you have it. I missed it before. Runway 24 left, taxi via Delta 8. Let's see, Delta 8 and Echo.
Delta 8 Echo, and we do have whiskey, Delta 2171.
Thanks.
Clear on the right.
Clear on the left.
7 Charlie Lima, descend and maintain 3000, field to 12 o'clock, 8 miles apart when you have it in sight. Number 7 Charlie Lima, cleared visual approach, runway 27.
Pressurization 0.
Taxi flow.
Taxi flow. Ready for before takeoff check.
Before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist.
Yep, let's go ahead with the checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Flight controls.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F set.
V1 VR.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, Oscar.
145,
Okay, there's 17 miles, 17 miles between Parker and the intermediate fix. Are you sure you want to hold at Parker?
Checklist complete.
Clear on the right.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, Oscar. Okay, cleared to the Parker VOR. Hold southwest as published. 5 mile legs. Expect further clearance. 0445, time now 0435. Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, and I maintain 6000. Number 7 Charlie Lima, Riverside Tower 121.0.
LA Charlie Tower, good evening. Delta 2171, ready for departure. 24 left.
Delta 2171 Los Angeles Tower, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
24 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 2171. Approach clear.
Runway clear.
24 left, confirm.
Approaching 24 left.
Cessna, correction, November 212, thanks for uniform, clear visual approach, runway 16.
Riverside Tower, Cessna 767 Charlie Lima, 2,800. We're about 4 miles west of the airport, inbound for runway 27.
The 767 Charlie Lima, Riverside Tower, report midfield, left downwind, runway 27.
Left field, downwind left base, runway 277 Charlie Lima.
7 Charlie Lima, report midfield, left downwind, 27.
Midfield left down, runway 277 Charlie Lima.
Approaching 24 left.
Entering runway.
Off below the line. Checklist checked. Landing lights selected on stroke.
John Wayne
lights.
Clearance, good
Takeoff.
evening, November 867, Papa Whiskey, IFR, going to do India 1.
24 left, confirm.
Cabin crew.
Right 67 Papa Whiskey, John Wayne, clearance. Clear to the John Wayne Airport. Fly heading 220, vector vectors, Seal Beach, direct, maintain 2000, expect 3000, 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1533.
Brake fan turned off.
November 867 Papa Whiskey, clear to John Wayne, 220 radar vectors,
check.
Seal Beach, 2000, expect 3000, and 128.1, squawk 1533.
7 Papa Whiskey, read back correct, good luck on the hour.
Yeah, just kidding.
Stabilized.
Check.
Manflex SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. 100 knots.
Check.
Begin.
7 Ali Lima, I apologize, I see now you were looking for the ILS runway 9, I just couldn't get that in time with having to pick up all the targets at once without a briefing there. If you want to return to vectors at the ILS runway 9, I can accommodate that, it's up to you.
Nav.
We appreciate it. I know you have a workload, and we will just go ahead and land, taking runway 27. Appreciate all your help. 7 Charlie Lima.
7 Charlie Lima, no problem. Yeah, it's not busy now, it's just it was a little difficult to come up to speed with no briefing at all on all the targets.
Roger, good night. 7 Charlie Lima.
No problem. Delta 2171, contact SoCal departure.
Contact SoCal departure, Delta 2171.
Radio ultimate ready.
Check. Flap 0. Flap 0.
Speed.
Santa Maria
check.
Tower,
Flaps
Skyhawk 734 Kilo
Flap 0
uniform,
flow.
holding at runway 30
Roger.
Alpha 8, departing VFR to the northeast towards Bakerfield for Cat
Ready
5
for
rating.
after takeoff.
734 Kilo form,
After
Bakersfield
takeoff
Tower, make
checklist.
right crosswind departure, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Rock captain after takeoff.
Runway
Check.
30,
Heading 251.
takeoff. 734
Setting
Kilo
heading
uniform.
25.
November 4 Kilo uniform, make right crosswind departure.
And block.
Make right crosswind departure 734 Kilo
Heading.
uniform.
Check. 1000 to go.
Check.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Pass.
On.
After takeoff. Checklist complete.
SoCal departure, good evening, Delta 2171, passing 4,500, climbing to 5,000 via the city.
Delta 2171, SoCal departure, ready contact, climb, maintain 1 tree, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180 and climb and maintain 13,000, Delta 2171.
For the 212, tactical head tower 123.9.
Heading 180.
Charlie Golf Hotel Fox, get advised when you're ready for the approach clear.
80.
Alt pull.
Altitude. Mode on.
Thrust climb, open climb, alt blue.
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar, say again. Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar, roger. Cleared RNAM from runway 1 approach. November 7 Charlie Lima, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, 7 Charlie Lima.
Bullhead Tower, November 92212, visual 16.
November 92212, Bullhead Tower, runway 16, clear to land.
16, clear to land, 212.
And the wind 150 at 8. Delta 2171, turn left heading 030 when able to proceed, rank clipper, then resume the Orca for departure.
Level 030, direct clipper when available, then resume the Orca for departure, Delta 2171. Heading 030.
Setting heading 030. Crossing 10,000.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights switched off.
EFIS Airport.
EFIS Airport has been pressed.
Delta 2171, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
125.27, Delta 2171. Nav.
Check.
Manage speed.
Channel to manage. 1,000 to go.
Check.
Okay, beginning flow.
LA Center, good evening. Delta 2171, 13,000.
Delta 2171, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Level 230, Delta 2171. Flight level 230.
Setting flight 230.
Alt pull.
Altitude. Mode engaged.
Thrust climb, open climb, alt blue.
Done. Check.
The 21 exit left on Alpha 6, taxi ramp via Alpha 6, Alpha, then the right, turn your choice.
Alright, to the ramp via Alpha 6, and then my choice 2 and 2.
Delta 2171, Conley Center 133.2.
133.2, Delta 2171.
Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot Oscar, radar contact lost.
LA Center, good evening. Delta 2171, 16,500.
Towards ground, Government 81041 at GA parking with Bravo requesting IFR Clearance to Burbank.
Delta 2171, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Delta 2171.
Ground 81041, Torrance,
Flight level
ground on
350.
request number.
Okay, confirm flight.
No.
Anything else you wanted?
Flight level 350.
Select flight 350. Transition altitude, hold standard check.
Altimeter standard.
Reverting to standard altimeter setting.
After takeoff, below line checklist.
Yep, let's go ahead with the checklist. After takeoff, below the line checklist. Barrel rep.
Standard set.
After takeoff, below the line checklist complete.
Seat belt off.
Grumman 041 cleared to the Burbank Airport, fly runway heading intercept Los Angeles 170 radial to limbo.
Seatbelt sign.
Then as filed, maintain 3000, expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency was 134.90, squawk 7440.
81041, clear to Burbank, fly runway heading until LAX 170 radio, then limbo as filed, 3000, 4000, 5 minutes, 134.90, 7440, 81041.
Grumman 041, just verify it's runway heading to intercept the Los Angeles 170 radio.
Runway heading to intercept LAX 170 radio, 81041.
Grumman 041, read back correct, nice to see you again. Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar radio check.
Oscar, I'm back online.
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar, roger, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
LA Center, Skyhawk 734, Kilo uniform with request.
734 Kilo uniform still with Santa Maria Tower.
Sorry for that, switching now. LA Center, Skyhawk 734, Kilo uniform with request.
734 Kilo uniform, LA Center, say location.
Location is 6 miles northeast of Santa Maria at 3,000 feet, climbing 5,500 towards Bakersfield.
Okay, just needed the location, not the life aspirations, but that's all right. Contact, you're still within the Santa Barbara Tracon airspace there. If you look at the, as part of the rating, you should be looking up the appropriate departure frequency for the area, and you'll see that it lists Santa Barbara Tracon. So you should be contacting them 120.55.
120.55, contact Santa Barbara Tracon, 734 Kilo uniform. Thank you.
No worries, see you in a bit.
Burbank clear, Kilo, rubbing on the 420 Kilo Tango radio check.
Number 420 Kilo Tango, Burbank clearance, loud and clear.
November 867 Papa Whiskey, ready taxi, stop parking.
November 867 Papa Whiskey, John McGround, verify squawking altitude.
Stand by, San Papa Whiskey.
Forest ground, Grumman 81041 at GA ramp, radius taxi with Bravo.
Grumman 81041, runway 29 right, taxi via Echo Alpha Juliet.
29 to right, Echo Alpha Juliet 041.
Seven Papa Whiskey is not squawking.
Number 867 Papa Whiskey, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
20 left via Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo for 7 Papa Whiskey.
Palm Springs Clearance, good evening, TBM 805, Tank Bravo, IFR Santa Barbara.
Number 805 Tango Bravo, Palm Springs Clearance, on request, standby. November 734 Kilo uniform, Santa Barbara approach, go ahead.
Well, this one is the Tango Papa, and Foxtrot is represented to run area runway right with Bravo.
Alright, call calling for 29 right with Bravo. I had just called another aircraft saying say request, so you can assume he is calling me now. November 734 Kilo Uniform, try it again. Number 4 Kilo Uniform, say type of aircraft. November 734 Kilo Uniform, say type of aircraft. Skyhawk 4 Kilo Uniform, squawk 0301. Alright, who else was calling before unanswered?
Well, Cessna 128 Tango Papa at Foxtrot.
Number 168 Tango Papa, Torrance Ground. You sound very far away from the microphone. Please move it closer if you can. Make sure it's not using the webcam. Make sure it's actually using the headset. And say again your request.
Roger, Torrance Ground, Cessna 168 Tango Papa at Foxtrot. Request to run on area runway 29 right with information Bravo.
168 Tango Papa, thanks for Bravo taxi to the run-up via Foxtrot Alpha Juliet.
The rundown via Foxtrot Alpha Juliet, runway 29 right at Tango Papa.
Sorry about that, I forgot to put the info on the
And the microphone sounds much better, thank you.
Papa with you holding short of 0 left at kilo.
Let me just refresh it. There we go.
We're about clear and delivery. Robin on the 420 clear Tango, Robin 400, request the flight following to Wellington. And with information Oscar, and my cruising altitude is 3,500.
November 867 Papa Whiskey still with ground. You should swap the tower once you get to the runway.
Roger, thank you.
Charlie Golf Hotel Foxtrot Oscar, no traffic observed between you and the field. Report cancellation of IFR in the air. This frequency on the ground 122.2. Change to advisory, frequency approved.
Change to advisory, frequency approved. I'll call you on the ground. Charlie Golf Oscar.
Number 420 Kilo Tango Burbank clearance. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500. Departure frequency 134.2. Squawk 0302.
After this flight runway heading at or below 2,500, departure frequency 135.2, squawk 0302, November 420 Clear Tango.
November 0 Kilo Tango, there was no runway heading requirement, just the altitude at or below 2,500, and verify departure frequency 134.2.
Only we are about at below 2,500, departure frequency 134.2, squawk 0302, November 420 Clear Tango.
November 420 Kilo Tango, read back correct. November 734 Kilo Uniform is radar contact 12 miles northeast, Santa Maria Airport, Santa Maria altimeter 3016. November 5 Tango Bravo working on the clearance, won't be long.
No problem.
Forest Tower, Grumman 81041, holding short 29 right.
Grumman 81041, Torrance Tower, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
29 right, clear for takeoff, 81041.
For the to the museum.
Yeah, flight 1954, Gillespie, clearance on request number 2, standby.
Papa with you, make sure to 20 left at kilo.
November 867 Papa Whiskey, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left, the kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 left at kilo, takeoff, 7 Papa Whiskey.
Forest Tower, Cessna 168 Tango Papa, ready for departure at Julia runway 29 right, northbound.
168 Tango Papa, Torrance Tower, runway 29 right, line up on wait.
Runway 29 right, Tango Papa.
TBM 5 Tango Bravo, clear to the Santa Barbara Airport, Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs. Then as filed, maintain 7,000, expect 12,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 5436.
Clear to Santa Barbara, Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs is filed, 7,000, expect 12,005, 126.7, squawk 5436, 4 TBM, P05 Tango Bravo.
TBM 5 Tango Bravo, read back correct. The 168 Tango Papa, make right crosswind departure, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29 right, Tango Papa.
And make a right crosswind departure for November 168 Tango Papa.
Roger, make a right, could be departure at Tango Papa.
Grumman 041, contact SoCal departure.
Departure is 04.
Grumman 81041, SoCal departure. Radar contact, Torrance altimeter 3013. Number 7, 7 Papa Whiskey, contact SoCal departure.
Over departure, thank you, 7 Papa Whiskey.
Number 734, Kilo Uniform, contact LA Center 135.5.
On alt start.
Check.
Alt cruise.
Check.
Number 67 Papa Whiskey, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 3000, John Wayne altimeter 3014, say approach request.
Alter. 2. Selected on.
Alt star.
Check.
Number 67 Papa Whiskey, thanks, reaching 2000, turn right heading 360 vectors, final approach call.
LA Center 734 Kilo Uniform is with you at 7,200 feet for 9,500.
Adjusted the lighting.
734 Kilo Uniform, LA Center, Roger. Number 4 Kilo Uniform, Bakersfield altimeter 3009.
3009 or 734 Kilo Uniform.
Fuel, all fuel pumps on.
Loading on the 420 crew hangar. Taxi with Oscar.
Number 420 Kilo Tango, yeah, you said you're on the south ramp. Are you actually at the main terminal?
Request east departure on the 420 crew hangar.
Number 420 Kilo Tango, I'm aware you want the east departure. I'm trying to confirm your location on the airport. You said you're at the south ramp. I don't see any aircraft at the south ramp, but I see an aircraft at the terminal. Are you at the terminal?
I'm in the gate Alpha 2, November 420 Kilo Tango.
No, 420 Kilo Tango, okay. Say type of aircraft?
Setting altitude 2000.
Robin 400 on the 420 Kilo Tango.
Robin 0 Kilo Tango, okay. I would not recommend parking a Robin at the main terminal at Burbank. That's where the airliners park. You should use the GA ramp like Millionaire and the FBOs near Delta and Bravo. That would be more appropriate. Runway 15, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 26 at Alpha.
No. Cancel. No.
Positive.
No.
Affirm.
Stop.
November 0 Kilo Tango, cross runway 26 at Alpha. Grumman 041, climb and maintain 4000. And flight 1954, I'll be right with you. Charlie Golf Hotel, Foxtrot, Oscar, LA 10 cancellation received. Have a good day. Flight 1954, cleared to Bermuda Dunes Airport, fly heading 340, expect radar vectors Julian, Dennis filed. Maintain 3000, expect 1000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 2045. Flight 1954, read back correct. Runway 27 right, taxi via Delta 5 and Delta. Grumman 04, would you like a shortcut? Grumman 041, turn left heading 020, intercept Santa Monica 125, radial inbound. The Santa Monica 125, radial inbound 125.
I want to say Tango Papa, Long Beach Tower. Stay in your position. Alright, Tango Papa. Alright, you're inside the mode C veil. You need to have your transponder in mode C. Enter left downwind runway 26 left, report midfield. Alright, Tango Papa, enter left downwind runway 26 left, report midfield, and you need to have your transponder on, and you're inside the Los Angeles Bravo mode C veil. And turn your transponder on, please. Grumman 1041, traffic alert, traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile westbound, altitude case 4,500, typing on. Alright, Tango Papa, do you understand? Turn your transponder on. Alright, Tango Papa needs to be in altitude mode. Do you know how to do that? Or 7 Papa Whiskey, flighting 020. Alright, Tango Papa, thanks. Flight 1954, Gillespie Tower, runway 27 right, click takeoff. Flight 1954, contact departure. Yeah, Flight 1954, SoCA departure, radar contact, climb maintain 1000. Alright, Tango Papa. You weren't supposed to cross there. You were already on the left downwind. You're going over to the I'm not sure if you're going to the wrong runway or the wrong. You were supposed to be left downwind, runway 26 left. Runway 26 left is now to your right. Enter right traffic, runway 26 left. Runway 26 left, clear for the option. Make left close traffic. So we're going to go to the right for runway 26 left, and then make left traffic. QA 805 Tango Bravo, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha. A 4 kilo uniform contact, Bakersfield approach, 118.8.
118.8, 734 kilo uniform.
Or 7 Papa Whiskey, turn right heading 180. Grumman 81041 after Santa Monica, flighting 300 back to Burbank Airport. Go ahead and pick up the ATIS. Thank you. Air 420 Tango, 420 Kilo Tango, Burbank Tower. Runway 15, clear for takeoff, wind 2505. And flight 1954, clear direct Julie. Cessna 7 Papa Whiskey, 4 miles from Snake, maintain 3000 to establish localized, cleared ILS, runway 20 right approach. Receptor 34 Kilo Uniform Bakersfield approach, altimeter 3010, report the airfield site. 805 Tango Bravo, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. Wind 290 at 11 gust 15. Carbon 8104 on contact, SoCal approach 134.2. Carbon 8104 SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 3012, say request. Carbon 8104 roger. Clear direct SILX, cross SILX 4000, cleared ILS runway 8 approach. Papa Whiskey, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8. November 867 Papa Whiskey, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land. Always use your full call sign on a new frequency. 5 Tango Bravo, contact departure. DVA 05 Tango Bravo, look at departure, ready to contact, climb maintain 12000. Go 420 Kilo Tango, roger, thank you. You're ready to contact Harbor. Your transponder is stuck in ident. See if you can fix that. It's identing constantly. Contact departure. Kilo Tango, so got departure, cancel out the restriction. TBM 5 Tango Bravo, flight present heading, vectors for D-way. Good climb rate today. I'm clear direct D-way, resume on navigation. Aircraft calls again. For 73262 Santa Monica ground, runway 21 taxi via Bravo. For 262, just want to confirm, do you have an IFR clearance? Did you already receive the clearance? Alright, Air 262, you want to call for the clearance before you taxi. Delta 2171, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77. Or 73262, say aircraft type.
Foothills 913, descend and maintain 900,000. Turn right heading 260 Vector aircraft. So 2171, Salt Lake Center, good evening.
Alright, it seems Salt Lake City's landing north, so I'm just going to brief that instead of going south. So, let's go with the basics. This is Delta 2171. From Los Angeles to Salt Lake City, November 311 Uniform Sierra. We're in Airbus A320-214, CFM 56-5B4 engines. Nav database is current. Status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL CDLs will be affecting our approach and landing into well, it's still on.
Foothills 913, flighting 190.
Okay, so we'll be affecting our landing into Salt Lake City tonight. We got no weather and no temps, we got some light rain on the field, and winds from the north. We'll probably expect landing north. For fuel, remaining we have extra fuel, 0.8 tons, extra time is 27 minutes. So right now we're just about to hit Milford. Right now we're on the Delta 5 arrival, but we will expect landing north on the Quen 5 RNAV Star for Salt Lake City, Jefferson Chart 10-2 Golf, 2nd November 2018, effective 8th November. We don't have the ATIS yet, but it's in the box. Transition level is flight level 180. Radar, GPS, RNAV points required, turbojet aircraft only. Quen 5 RNAV arrival.
Foothills 913, 6 miles from Falia. Fly heading 145, maintain 7,000 till established localizer. Cleared ILS runway 12
Track
approach.
001 to FF to Fairfield VOR. Then it's depicted to Plage shown 344 heading. So Milford, Beaver 12 mile legs, holding if needed, to Delta VOR, to Winta, to Frenzy, non-standard holding, expect 1,500 feet, to Quen, at 1,000 feet, if we need to hold, holding radial 163, 7 mile leg, standard holding, to camp on 1,000 and heading 341. Expect radar vectors to final approach course. If it's 34 left, for 34 right, intercept the localizer, expect ILS visual approach. At Plage, for a lost comms procedure, at Plage, turn left direct, Fairfield VR and hold, maintain 1,000. MSA for this procedure is 12,700 of Osage VOR. We'll expect runway ILS 34 left. Jefferson Chart 11-4, 4th October 2019, effective 10th October, Salt Lake City International.
Alpha Mike, contact Boeing, correction, contact Payne Tower, 132.905.
As published, Salt Lake City Tower, so for 34 left we'll get 132.65, then on exiting ground it's 123.775. The localizers IUUH 111.9er, final approach course 344. Clouds over the step altitude is at flag 6,100. The final approach checks as well. Decision altitude is 4426. Airport elevation 4227.
503 Alpha Mike, Payne Tower, runway 34 left, clear to land, wind 140 with 3.
MSA Wasatch View are still the same, 12,700, the south sector.
Foothills 913, contact Bozeman Tower 118.2.
Several times pressure authorized. VGSI and ILS glide path not coincident. The VGSI angle is 3 degrees, but it's going to be 18 feet higher than the glide path. So the glide path is going to give us like a 3 red or 1 white. So from Pewter, the initial approach fix.
2171, cross Delta, maintain flight level 240.
That's Delta and maintain flight level 240, Delta 2171. Stand by. Okay, so our top of descent is going to be in 2 minutes, actually 1 minute. We're going to do that now.
Foothills 913, Bozeman Tower, runway 12, clear to land, wind calm.
Descent alt blue. Descent alt blue.
Check.
Wow. 9,000, LF 8,000. Flag. 6,100, intercept the 3-degree glide slope down to the missed approach point. This will be a decelerated approach to be stabilized at 1,000 AGL, VAP and config full, to Jugox, then to Phelan at the missed approach point. If we don't see the runway environment in sight, including tap on the left side, and approach gliding system 2. The missed approach point is climbed to 4,800, climb left turn to 8,100 on Wasatch VOR. To Stako intersection 20 DMET Wasatch and hold. Otherwise, if we see the runway, we'll be landing on runway 34 left. That's a guaranteed. 10,949 feet available. 150 feet wide, 3-degree tapping on the left side. We'll use auto brake low, max reversers. To vacate at the soonest, Alpha 7 or Alpha 8, and we'll taxi via Alpha or Bravo, then Echo to gate Delta 11. That's the approach. Briefly for now, we'll do a revised one after getting to ATIS.
Tango. Salt Lake City International Airport. ATIS information Tango. 0454 Zulu. Wind 320 at 8. Visibility 10. Light rain. 5,500 scattered. Ceiling 7,000 broken. 8,500 broken. Temperature 7. Dew point 4. Altimeter 981. Arriving and departing runways 32, 34 left, 34 right, 35. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. IFR departures, clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and in-flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignment, hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango. Salt Lake City International Airport. ATIS information Tango. 0454 Zulu. Wind 320 at 8. Visibility 10. Light rain. 5,500 scattered. Ceiling 7,000 broken. 8,500 broken. Temperature 7. Dew point 4.
Do you have a mic taxi for getting out asking?
Arriving and departing runways 32, 34 left, 34 right, 35. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. IFR departures, clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and in-flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments, hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango. Salt Lake City International Airport. ATIS information Tango. 0454 Zulu. Wind 320 at 8. Visibility 10. Light rain. 5,500 scattered. Ceiling 7,000 broken. 8,500 broken.
Alt star. Mach alt star.
Blue Hills 913, roger. Straight ahead to the ramp for maintenance frequency. Have a wonderful night. Delta 2171, contact Salt Lake Center, 125.57.
125.57, Delta 2171.
Hydraulic power transfer on.
Salt Lake City, Delta 2171, flight level 240.
Delta 2171, Salt Lake Center, Salt Lake City, altimeter 2981. They're landing north tonight, and I'm just going to maintain 15,000.
Roger, landing north, descend and maintain 15,000, 2981, Delta 2171. Thrust idle open, descent all blue. Thrust idle open, descent all blue.
Check.
Set.
To go.
Check. Check.
Listening to radio identify ADF 1. E-fees has been pressed.
nav.
Check.
Delta 2171, contact Salt Lake Center, correction, Salt Lake City, approach 128.1.
Approach 128.1, Delta 2171. Salt Lake City approach, good evening, Delta 2171. Information Tango at 15,000. Requesting ILS vectors 34 left at Salt Lake City.
So 2171 Salt Lake City, approach altimeter at 2981. Turn right, heading 030, vector ILS, runway 34 left approach.
030 for vector ILS 34 left approach. Thanks, Delta 2171.
Delta 2171, just going to maintain 9,000. Reduce it to 210.
9,000 and speed 210, Delta 2171.
Delta 2171, answering a little further, turn right heading 050.
050, Delta 2171.
So 2171, contact Salt Lake City, approach 125.7.
125.7, Delta 2171. Salt Lake City approach, good evening, Delta 2171, 13,500 descending, 9,000.
Delta 2171, Salt Lake City approach.
Thrust idle open.
Delta 2171, fly heading 360, maintain 9,000 until established low flight, clear ILS, runway 34 left approach, and after you're about to fly through the low clouds here, go ahead and make a left turn heading 350 to...
We've intercepted the localizer. 9,000 until established, then cleared ILS, runway 34 left approach, Delta 2171.
Delta 2171, I'm showing you at 2,500 camera, you get 9,000. Are you going to be able to make that a gradient or be able to catch the glide slope, or do you need a delay vector?
We'll need maybe turn around just to be safe, vectors.
Delta 2171, continue the left turn heading 180.
We'll continue left turn 180, Delta 2171.
About to cross 10,000. 1,000 to go.
Check. Approach checklist.
Roger, performing. Procedure.
Approach checklist.
Get ready. Checklist is about to start. Approach. Checklist. Briefing.
Confirmed.
E. Status.
Checked. Checked.
Signs.
On.
Barrel ref.
2981 set.
Minimum.
Barrel 4425 set.
So that's 2171, turn left heading 010, join the localizer.
Heading 010, join the localizer, Delta 2171. Say again, checklist.
Approach. Checklist complete.
Engine mode selector normal. Lock star.
Check.
GS blue.
Check.
So the 2171 didn't turn you quite early enough, but continue making the left turn heading 330.
Heading 330, and we're locked in on the localizer, Delta 2171.
So 2170, roger. Delta 2171, roger. And you are clear for the ILS, runway 34 left approach. You'll be able to make Camry, no problem now.
And clear for the ILS, runway 34 left approach. Delta 2171. Heading GSLO blue, lock star.
Check.
Flaps 1.
Speed, check, flaps 1.
GS star.
Check.
Loc.
Check.
Cat 1.
Check.
Flaps 2.
Speed, check, flaps 2.
Delta 2171, contact Salt Lake City Tower 132.65. Have a good night.
152.65, you too. Delta 2171. Check.
Roger, form, procedure, radio, ultimate, ready.
Salt Lake City Tower, good evening. Delta 2171, ILS 34 left, 8 miles. Gear down.
Delta 2171, Salt Lake City Tower, wind 320 at 8, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, good land, Delta 2171. Gear down, flow.
Roger.
Flaps 3.
Speed, check, flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed, check, flaps 4.
Landing checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain. Landing checklist. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed set.
Speed select. Active.
Set.
Now. Auto brake.
Low.
EEP memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete. (1,000 feet above ground).
Check.
Okay, beginning flow.
1,000.
Checked.
Roger, inform procedure.
Stabilized.
Check.
Approaching 3-4 left.
Checked.
Roger, form procedure.
$500.
500 feet.
Runway in sight.
Check.
400.
Land.
$300. 100 above. $200. Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard 5.
Reverse. Blue.
Manual braking. Delta 2171 clear runway 34 left at Alpha 7. Request taxi to parking.
Delta 2171, taxi to the terminal via Bravo, Echo, and remaining frequency. Have a great rest of your night.
Bravo, Echo, and with you, you too. Red Delta 171. Clean up. Clean up.
Clean up. ready for after landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain. After landing checklist. Flaps.
Retracted. Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarm.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Windshield.
Off.
After landing checklist complete. Confirm all IRU.
No.
Last request is ignored. Captain.
Enter at spot 12. Then to Delta 11. Spot 12 is just after Foxtrot 2, so this is going to be it. Spot 14. Good enough. Approaching parking spot. Approaching parking spot.
Roger. Ready
Visual
for
guidance
parking.
docking system.
Check. Fuel all fuel pumps. Confirm all fuel pumps. Down.
No.
Change your mind. I'm fine.
Parking flow.
Parking flow. Ready for parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain. Parking checklist. APU lead.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Check.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake chocks.
Off, not set.
Parking checklist complete.